Actually, I know what I wanted to do. Maybe I'll go to the at-home store later or a Dollar Tree later. Maybe I won't, because I just changed my mind. That's just what happens. I'm sorry. I want to clean out some closets. This is something that I was going to wait until my daughter went off to college to do, but I think I can go ahead and start doing it now. We're not too far off from that date, you guys. We're just like a little under 2 weeks, I think, or maybe just at 2 weeks, whatever, who cares? But it's somewhere in that ballpark, and I really don't think that at this point, she's gonna get into these closets. And the reason why I was gonna wait is just because, so that my cleaning efforts aren't for nothing. Because whenever it comes to that freaking upstairs, we've gotten in, I don't know why kids are so dirty, but whatever. And I would store a lot of like blankets and stuff, and the kids would just go in there, grab, like, they grabbed my fall decor, my fall blanket and stuff that was in my room, and just like use it as their blanket. And I'm just like, what? No. So anyway, I want to go upstairs and I want to start cleaning it out, and you'll see why. Here is the room that we're focusing on today. We're gonna get this all cleaned up. I've got luggage out from our trip. Still Loxie's kennel, which I think needs to probably be moved to the garage now because we're not really using it that much. We were using it only before because she gets to be a lot to handle when the house is filled with people, and especially like when my niece is over. She just gets way too excited and she likes to paw, and it gets really dangerous. Plus, she doesn't like when people run. This is a little fact about Loxie, but she does not like people running. And I don't know why she sees that as a threat for some reason, and she will go try to attack people when they run. Not good. I was actually trained when she was younger, and that just, I don't know. I guess it never came up, but I digress. So we're gonna get this room all cleaned up, and my daughter's graduation bear that I gave her. This is like Valentine's Day stuff, and this is the problem. Okay? This is an embarrassment. All right. Look at this. This is a bag of Dollar Tree stuff. Oh my God, I need to go back through this. Like why? Why was that thrown in here like this? Why is stuff randomly what? Like, this is not, do you see all this loose stuff? This is not how I piled it. This is what happens when you have a free-spirited butterfly child. This is what happens. To get a bunch of stuff cleared out, and even just mentally, before I could kind of film the rest of this, but I got a lot of it cleaned out. Yeah, so, and then I'll show you guys the progress in here. It is still looking very clear. Now those two bins are my daughter's baby clothes. We'll never get rid of those. And this one has more of like her middle school clothes that were really special, were in her like school photos, things like that, that hopefully like one day if she has a daughter, you know, that will be fun to kind of go through. I think this is actually a donation. Yeah, so probably need to go ahead and pull this out in a Dollar Tree bag. So we'll get that out. And all right. All right, the room is so clean and I couldn't be happier. I mean, it's not, I didn't like wipe that down, and I didn't, you know, treat the blinds, and I didn't deal with the mirror, but I wiped down the countertops. I cleaned through the drawers. There really wasn't anything in them anyway. And actually once I move, all of this is gonna be, I think, in the garage sale, which will be so sad because I did all of this, you guys, and it's in a video somewhere from a couple years ago, before I moved into this house. And then when we moved into this house, this had the black carpet, and we were just like, oh, this is perfect. You know, after my daughter didn't choose this room. And then, just in case you've never seen it up here, I call this the black and gold room because it's black and gold. And I have those, and I have the arrows going on, this beautiful table. And yeah, it's such a pretty room. I love how it looks. But when I move, I feel like this was really like a young teenager hangout room. I feel like this is really mostly a young teenager room, like a young hangout room. And my daughter is kind of getting, you know, she's almost 19, which is so crazy. So I don't have a young teenager anymore. And like I said, all this stuff will eventually go. So by the way, this was from Dollar Tree. I gave this to my daughter, isn't it cute? I'm gonna show this again to her. I think we'll pack this for her dorm room. She's doing a lot of whites, a lot of gold. So we'll just kind of, and this was a DIY too. Spray painted this all from Dollar Tree. And this I picked up at like Hobby Lobby. I think that's Dollar Tree as well. So just a lot of odds and ends. The kids broke the freaking feathers. I'm telling you, teenagers. anyhow, there you have it. Cleaned up the floor. It looks great. I'm gonna actually put up a sign on the door that says no one is allowed in here, because if I don't, they will forget and they will come in here, and I don't want to re-clean this room. So there you have it. And then here is, ta-da! Here is the closet. I can actually see stuff properly. I know it's still not the cleanest, but I dealt with what I had. One day I'll probably reorganize everything into matching bins, and some of them are just getting old and warped. And the reason why, it's not to be wasteful, it's just because, what are they called? Silver bugs or silverfish. I hate those freaking, they scare me the most. I have a traumatizing story for you guys, but not in today's video about them. So bad that the apartment complex I lived in had me move out into another one because it was that infested. Yes. So anyway, they really like cardboard boxes, and they like to be able to get into things that are like older like that. So, and especially when you're kind of close to an attic, that's also their favorite place is an attic. And anyhow, it's not to be wasteful to reorganize, but it's also because these are so old. As you can see, they're kind of open. And then if I'm gonna buy new ones while I'm at it, I just may as well buy ones that are matching. I was able to actually fit Loxie's kennel in here, which I'm glad, because it's really heavy. I don't want to have to lug it down. And this I kept out. I thought that this would be great for Halloween, but once upon a time, this actually used to be decor in my bedroom. Oh, I've grown since then. Not for me anymore. And I have some of my Christmas stuff right here. I have Christmas stuff everywhere, but I'm keeping it right here so that I can come grab it during Christmas time. Halloween stuff is next. This was one of my favorite. I think it's one of my best Dollar Tree wreaths of all time. If you haven't watched it, please watch it. I'm really proud of that DIY. I've got my pillows up there as well, and some Valentine's Day stuff, which will again be later on. But overall, I got rid of so much stuff, and I'll kind of show you what it now looks like. So everything got moved to here. But a lot of this is trash, so I'm gonna pull my trash can up here, and that way it'll be easier for me to dump. Things like those pillows. Any of my donation places, they don't take pillows, so I can't donate them, and I don't want to reuse them, and I don't know kind of what else. They're kind of old and crusty, so I just don't want to keep them. That's my fall stuff, so I'm just bringing it down because I will decorate the last week of August. So I'm just bringing that down, and those are empty boxes to go in the garage. That was party stuff, a luau that I did for my daughter, and I'm gonna donate that. That's all donation, and that's another empty box to go in the garage. So, and then that's laundry.